Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. This time we're looking at something a little different.
Different good.
Oh yeah, definitely good.
Okay, good.
So we've got two documents here all about an event, and this event's going to help you keep those paddling muscles, warm and loose all winter long.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, especially this time of year, right? We're talking indoor paddling.
Indoor paddling.
Yeah, you're practicing your skills, but you're doing it in a heated pool.
That's actually pretty brilliant.
Right.
When you think about it, like outdoor paddling in the winter,
Yeah,
that can be brutal.
yeah, absolutely.
But this way you can keep up your technique. You could even learn some new tricks.
Exactly. And this isn't just any pool either.
Okay.
So this event's hosted by the Motor City Cattle Club.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and it takes place at the Cranbrook School's Williams Natatorium.
Fancy.
Oh, yeah? It's a pretty
Yeah.
nice spot. And it's happening on December 14th, 2024.
Write that down, folks.
Yep, mark your calendars. They've got 3 sessions to choose from. You can do 4 to 5 p.m., 5 to 6 p.m., or the last one, 6 to 7 p.m.
Not a bad selection.
No, not bad at all.
So what's interesting to me is they've limited each session to just 15 kayaks or SUPs and only 10 swimmers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's a pretty intimate setting.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you're going to get some quality time in the water.
That's a great point. It's not like being out on, a crowded lake or anything.
No.
You'll have space to really zero in on your technique.
Focus.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of focusing, let's talk about cost,
Okay, the important stuff.
right? So if you're bringing your own kayak or SUP, it's $30 per hour.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. But if you need to rent a kayak, that'll be $50 per hour.
Okay.
SUP rental's going to run you $55 per hour.
Makes sense. SUPs are a little pricier usually.
Yeah, they are. And they even have open swim for $15 an hour
Oh, nice.
if you just want to enjoy the water.
I like that they have those different options.
Me too.
It makes it, a good way to make it accessible to a wider range of people.
Definitely.
So whether you're like a seasoned paddler with all the gear or somebody who's just curious and wants to try it out for the first time, they've got options.
They've got you covered. But before you grab your paddle and your swimsuit,
Okay.
there's a 2-step registration process.
Okay.
So first you've got to complete Cranbrook's background check and waivers online.
Makes sense. They're probably using the school facilities.
Yeah, and here's the catch. You got to do this at least 7 days before the event.
7 days.
Yeah, so set a reminder. You don't want to miss that deadline.
I can see people missing that deadline.
Oh, for sure.
Easy to overlook.
Yeah, and then on the day of the event, you'll sign the Motor City Paddle Club waiver.
Gotcha.
They also want to make sure your kayak or your SUP is clean.
Clean.
Yeah, like free of any debris
Oh, okay.
before you get in the pool.
So they're going to be doing inspections.
Mm-hmm. Give your gear a good scrub beforehand.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Helps keep the pool clean for everybody. And it's probably, preventing any unwanted hitchhikers from getting in the water.
Absolutely. And of course, safety's always a top priority.
Always.
PFD's mandatory while you're in the pool, no exceptions.
I think that's a smart move.
Yeah.
Even in a controlled environment.
Right.
It just reinforces good habits and creates a safer atmosphere overall.
Definitely.
Especially if you're practicing things like wet exits. You want to make sure everyone's protected.
Exactly. Speaking of getting in and out of the water,
Yeah.
they'll have staff assistants and a kayak cart available to help you transport your equipment into the building.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got one of those heavier kayaks.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to be wrestling their boat through a crowded hallway.
No kidding.
Okay, so you're in the pool, you've got your gear, you're feeling good. What can you actually expect to do at this event?
Well, it's all about honing those paddling skills.
Okay.
Think forward strokes, sweep strokes, bracing, edging, all those techniques you need to maneuver your boat efficiently.
Nice. And the warm water makes it so much easier to focus on those movements.
Yeah, you're not fighting the cold.
Yeah.
You're not worried about falling in.
Exactly.
They're also going to be offering instruction on self-rescue techniques.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like wet exits, self-rescues, and assisted rescues.
Those are essential skills for any paddler.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't always get a chance to practice them safely.
Nope.
So this is a great opportunity to build your confidence and learn from experienced instructors.
For sure, they'll also be providing tips on improving your paddling efficiency and control, and it sounds like they'll tailor that to your individual skill level.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so whether you're a beginner or more advanced, there's something for everyone to learn.
I like that. And before we move on, let's just touch on their cancellation policy quickly.
Okay.
So if not enough people register, they'll cancel and issue full refunds.
That's fair.
Yeah. So if you're interested, it's a good idea to register sooner rather than later, not only to secure your spot,
Right.
but also to help make sure the event actually happens.
Makes sense. Now, I'm curious, why would somebody choose to paddle indoors during the winter when they could just wait for warmer weather?
That's a great question.
Right.
One of the sources really emphasizes the fact that this event is all about escaping the cold and practicing in a warm, comfortable environment.
Oh, okay.
It's a way to stay active and engaged with paddling even when the weather isn't cooperating.
I can see the appeal.
Right.
Winter can be a long off-season for paddlers,
It can be.
especially in colder climates.
Yeah.
This gives them a chance to keep those muscles working and stay connected to the sport they love.
It's like a midwinter paddling oasis.
I like that.
And not only can you stay warm, but you can also really focus on technique.
Okay.
The source mentions that this is a great opportunity to work on things you might not be able to practice outdoors, at least not comfortably.
That's true. Think about trying to practice bracing or rolling in cold, choppy water.
Oh, yeah.
Not exactly ideal.
Not at all.
Put it in the pool. You can take your time, experiment, get comfortable with those movements without the added pressure of the element.
Exactly. Plus, there's the safety aspect.
Right?
Practicing rescues in a pool is a lot less intimidating than doing it out on open water.
Definitely.
You've got trained instructors there to guide you, and you don't have to worry about currents or boat traffic.
You're right. You can really push your limits and try new things without the same level of risk.
Exactly.
It's a safe space to build confidence and develop those essential skills.
And speaking of pushing limits, one of the documents specifically mentions practicing wet exits, which sounds pretty intense.
It does.
But it's a crucial skill for any paddler.
Absolutely. Knowing how to safely exit your kayak or SUP if you capsize is essential no matter your experience level.
Right.
And being able to practice it in a controlled environment can make all the difference.
Yeah.
You can get over that initial fear and develop that muscle memory so that if it ever happens out on the water, you'll know exactly what to do.
Exactly. And let's not forget the social aspect.
Oh, yeah.
This event isn't just about technique. It's also about connecting with other paddlers.
That's something I always find fascinating.
Yeah.
Shared passions bring people together.
It's true.
Imagine meeting someone at this event who becomes your new paddling buddy.
Right?
Or discovering a group that organizes regular outings.
Exactly.
That sense of community can really enhance the whole experience.
You're right. It's like a mini paddling reunion in the middle of winter.
There you go.
And beyond all the practical benefits, there's also just the simple joy of being in the water,
Yeah.
even if it's not a lake or a river.
Right.
That feeling of weightlessness and movement can be incredibly relaxing and therapeutic.
It's a great way to beat the winter blues.
It is.
Exercise, social interaction, and the satisfaction of learning something new, it's a powerful combination.
So if you're thinking indoor paddling,
Mhm.
really, I encourage you to keep an open mind.
I agree.
This event offers a really unique opportunity to stay active, improve your skills, connect with fellow paddlers, all while staying warm and dry.
Well, mostly dry.
Yeah, mostly dry.
It's a testament to the creativity and passion of the paddling community,
It is.
finding ways to enjoy their sport year-round, no matter the weather.
Exactly. And remember, if you're interested in learning more or signing up for this event, head over to www.motorcitypaddleclub.com or give them a call at 313-765-2925.
Don't miss out.
You won't want to miss this chance to paddle your way through winter.
I'm curious, what about the mental aspect of paddling?
Ooh.
It seems like practicing in a pool could offer some unique benefits in that regard.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
The mental game is huge in paddling, and I think you're onto something about the pool environment offering unique advantages.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. When you're out on open water, there's so many variables.
Oh, yeah.
Wind waves, currents, other boaters. It can be distracting.
Oh, for sure. Even overwhelming at times.
Right. But in a pool,
Yeah.
it's just you and the water.
Exactly. You can really just tune into your body and your technique.
It's a controlled environment. Yeah, you can focus on things like your breathing, your posture, the feel of the paddle in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost meditative.
I love that you said meditative.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I struggle with when I'm paddling is overthinking.
Oh, yeah.
I get in my head
Yep.
and I start analyzing every little movement,
Happens to the best of us.
and it just makes things worse.
Right. But in a pool setting,
Yeah.
you can practice quieting that mental chatter
Mm-hmm.
and just being present in the moment.
Right.
You can experiment with different strokes, find your rhythm, and develop that mind-body connection that's so essential for smooth, efficient paddling.
Absolutely. Plus, you're not worried about getting swept away by a current or capsizing in cold water.
Right,
So
exactly.
you can relax, focus on the task at hand,
Hmm.
really build your confidence.
And that increased confidence,
Yeah.
that can then translate to your outdoor paddling.
Oh, for sure.
Knowing you've put in the time to hone your skills and develop that mental fortitude can make you a more capable and confident paddler overall.
So to wrap things up, this indoor paddling event isn't just about staying in shape during the winter.
It's more than that.
It's about improving your technique, connecting with your fellow paddlers,
Hmm.
and sharpening your mental game.
It is.
It's a chance to challenge yourself, learn something new, and have some fun in the process.
It's a good reminder that even when the weather's not cooperating,
Yeah,
there are still ways to pursue your passions and stay connected to the things you love.
definitely.
That's a pretty inspiring message.
It is. Now, before we sign off, here's a final thought for you to ponder. What aspect of your paddling would you most like to improve in this unique setting? Is it perfecting your forward stroke, mastering a new rescue technique, or maybe just finding that sense of calm and focus in the water? Whatever it is, we encourage you to explore the possibilities.
And if you're interested in learning more or signing up for this incredible event, head over to www.motorcitypaddleclub.com or give them a call at 313-765-2925.
You won't want to miss out on this chance to paddle your way through the winter.
Until next time.
Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And, it's interesting because we've been talking about all the practical benefits of this event,
Mm-hmm.
but I think there's a whole other layer here
Okay.
that we haven't really touched on yet.
What's that?
The fun factor.
Ah, yes.
I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah.
Paddling is fun.
It is.
And sometimes we get so caught up in, the technique and the gear and all that stuff.
Serious stuff.
Yeah, that we forget to just enjoy the experience.
Right.
And I think that the event really captures that sense of playfulness.
I agree. It's like giving yourself permission to be a beginner again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can experiment, you can splash around.
Yeah.
You can just have a good time without any pressure.
And you know what else?
But
There's something about being in a pool
yeah,
that just brings out the kid in everyone.
it's true.
It reminds me of those carefree summer days,
Right.
just messing around in the water.
No worries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of energy can be really infectious.
It can. And,
Yeah.
it's not just about the fun factor either.
Okay.
I think this event also taps into something deeper,
Oh.
a sense of community.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier, you've got all these people who share a passion for paddling
Mm-hmm.
coming together in this unique setting.
Right.
And that creates a really special bond.
Absolutely. It's like a support system
It is.
for people who love being out on the water.
And, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out,
Yeah.
everyone's welcome.
Exactly. It's all about sharing that love of paddling.
And encouraging each other
Mm-hmm.
to keep exploring and keep learning.
I think that's a really powerful message.
It is. And, it's something that we can all take with us.
Beyond this event,
Yeah, beyond paddling even.
into life in general.
Exactly. It's about finding those things that bring us joy,
Mm-hmm.
connecting with others who share our passions,
Yeah,
and never losing that sense of adventure.
absolutely.
So to wrap things up, this indoor paddling event is more than just a way to stay in shape during the winter.
It's a celebration
It's a celebration of paddling,
of community.
of the simple joy of being in the water,
And of course,
of having fun.
always.
So if you're looking for a way to beat the winter blues,
Or
connect with your fellow paddlers,
Just-
just try something new and exciting.
head over to www.motorcitypaddleclub.com.
Or give them a call at 313-765-2925.
You won't regret it.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning.
And keep diving deep.